Well, hi. Okay, we won't. Well, hi. I know almost each and every one of you is just so thrilled and happy to see that I'm back on my shit. I think. No, but for real, I don't know if I'm back on my shit or not, but like I'm here. It's Friday, December 6th, and I felt a little inspired. I don't know if I felt inspired because I chopped about 6 inches of just negativity off of this hair, or if it's just because, I'm a little bored and I need something to do. Either way, I'm back. I'm ready. I'm excited. I have so much to talk about. Well, I mean, not really so much, but like, honestly, like, I got ideas in here. I do. Like, I have things I could talk about. For a long time, I just like wasn't really feeling like inspired. But I want you to know that I have about 6 countries that have listened to my podcast and just like listen to me speak about honestly nothing. And that's pretty damn cool because not a lot of people can say that about themselves. So, anyways, here we go. We're back. Let's get this rolling, my friends. In all seriousness, I truly missed, you know, podcast podcasting, right? Podcasting and just like chit chatting. I miss the conversations. Like I did a couple like I feel like episodes that like had other people in them, and it was just like really fun just to like shoot the shit and like talk about things. And then the one that I did in Old Town, that was pretty freaking cool too. Um, that was cool. Just like randomly like going out in Old Town and just asking a bunch of random people like what was in their bag or like their wallet. Like that threw so many people off, but it was such a great way to like network and meet people and just like have fun while you're drinking because everybody is a little bit more ballsy when they've been drinking. So yeah, I miss it. I do. Um, I'm trying to calm myself down these days. I'm not really sure if I've calmed down because, when I have a couple drinks, I'm still just wild and crazy low as usual. But yeah, I've been like working a shit ton. I got 3 jobs. Okay. I'm trying to get that bag. I'm trying to do some things, okay, for my future. So I've been working. I've been getting back into the exercise routine. I gained a little bit of weight. I gained some pounds, but it's happy weight. And your girl, she loves food, and you all know that. I'm pretty sure that the last time I did an episode was when I was with my sisters, and that was right when my sister, like a month after my sister had my nephew, River, who is the cutest, sweetest, little chunkiest little thing you'd ever seen in your whole life. He's literally the perfect angel. I mean, like, he's so fucking cute. Like, basically a model, but I don't know if that's just me being biased, but like, honest to God, like, he's literally so fucking cute. That was the last time I did the podcast, and then I just kind of was like, I don't know. I was feeling like really cringy about it. I feel like I was getting support from like people who I didn't really know that like just wanted to really like know and have more of like an update about my life. But then I felt like I had like some friends who were kind of like, oh, there's Lauren. She's back on her shit. She's bored. She needs a hobby. I feel like that's kind of what like people think about me is like, oh, you know, or maybe that's how I feel about myself, honestly. I don't know. But I feel like I go through like different stages of like things that I like really love and that I'm very passionate about. Um, and then sometimes it just like falls off. But I don't want this to fall off because I want this to be a thing because again, I do have a lot of things to say and I have a lot of things, stories and shit that I can share that are actually very comical, very funny, very relatable for like a lot of people. But it's just like sometimes doing these podcasts is like it's so hard to do by yourself because you're literally talking to yourself. So if I like need people to like interact with me and like I need to ask them questions because it's a little bit more entertaining. Like my second episode, the one I did with Colleen, everyone loved that one. That had like the most hits because we were just literally just chopping it up and it was wonderful. So many ideas that I have, written down in my phone that I really want to do. One of them, I had one that was like literally all planned out. The girl that was going to do it with me, she's like very well known. Some of you know her. If you know, you know. Okay. She was like into it. We were texting. Like I was thinking about flying out to Vegas to do the podcast with her. Sometimes she travels out here. So I was really with the shit. Like I made a whole fucking little like preview clip and I was like, this is sick. Like this is going to be a good fucking episode. But then she just never like would set a time with me or a day. And she's very, very busy. Okay. Because she has 8 million followers. And I just feel like she was kind of like almost like bullshitting me. Like she really is really busy and I would love to have her on because we have we know each other. Like we went to college together. She has, I'm sure, fucking just stories and stories and stories and stories for us, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if she joins us. But if she does, she might blow my shit up. And then I'll become famous and then I can get money. And that's the goal. Been busy. I got stories. I have ideas. I need guests. Please, I need guests. I need people to sit and chat with me. Even if it's like a fucking like FaceTime virtual shit like this. Like, let's do it. Let's talk. Let's share, memories or talk about different experiences that you had. Like, I want to know it all. And so do my people. Okay. So do my people, my day ones, they need to hear the stories. And people who don't know me love to know about my life. And those people sometimes are the biggest haters. I don't think I ever told you guys about the hater that I had, which I'm a little nervous to even kind of like share and like bring up this story because I'm like, I don't really want this person to come back around, honestly. I don't know who it is. I do have my suspicion and of like a few different individuals because, this is another podcast episode that I want to do, but they always come back. That's not even up for debate. Like they always come back, whether it's an ex, okay, a stalker, somebody who wanted to pretend like you weren't shit because you ended with them. Okay, they're not an ex, but like you ended it with them because you're like, this isn't working out, blah, 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 right? You're not really my type. But they come back with like, you're fat or you're just this and that. Okay, so I have my suspicion. Okay. But as soon as I, got like the podcast up and rolling, I announced to the world that I was coming out and I was going to be a big star and all these things, is when I got some like hate mail. Okay. All right. Well, it wasn't like hate mail, but it was a hate notification. Okay. On my Instagram page. So I was actually out in Old Town with Maritza, Eduardo, and Zach. Okay. We were Sunday funding, we actually went for breakfast and then it just turned into a Sunday fun day because the night before I got really drunk and then I was like, fuck, like, I guess I'll just have a mimosa and an espresso martini. And then from there, I just ended up staying out in Old Town all day. Well, as I was out, Maritza brought my attention. She's like, hey, like, did you know that you have like this really like long, and what I mean long, like it was this long fucking paragraph underneath one of my videos on Instagram, just about how somebody said that I was like, I'm fake. I look like this, and that I am doing this, and I was just asking people for money and blah, blah, blah. And basically that, I'm a liar when it comes to like when I talk about people that I've dated and the experiences that I've gone through. Why I gotta lie? Like, what? Why would I have to lie? What good does that do me? Like, everything that I share has really happened to me or to somebody that I know, or it's an actual opinion or view that I have or feel, right? So no, I don't want to, I don't just make shit up just to make myself look good. Like, absolutely not. You're dumb as fuck, okay? So this person clearly is like a fucking hater, okay? But they're also like my number one fan. You're hating on me so hard that you felt as an adult, okay, that leaving an anonymous comment on from a fake profile on my Instagram page about how I'm such a terrible person and I'm just so ugly and I did this and this and this, which half of it isn't even true anyways. So like, really, if you were like such like an honest, always telling the truth type of person, then why the fuck didn't you just say it to my motherfucking face, you dummy? You're a big dummy. But anywho, so yeah, haters are your number one fans, honestly. So it's fine. That person hasn't bugged me ever again after that. But if they do come back around, I'm sorry that you were not good enough for me. And you honestly probably treated me like shit. So fuck you, whoever you are. But no, I don't know if this is going to be like a new like branding for me. Am I starting a new season? I'm sure by the time that this episode is uploaded, I'm already going to have been decided if this is going to be a new season or not. I'm assuming it probably should because I'm like bringing it back. It could be same topics. I do have like a really good idea of what I wanted to do for like this season or for a new season. But it's like really real and like really personal about, things that I went through in my old relationship that was in like 2018. Yeah, 2018, 2019. So I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if I really do want to share those things because I don't know. I feel like I could talk about a little bit about those things, but I don't know. It's kind of like a little bit traumatizing. And, some people who are really close to me, they obviously do know like the things that I went through and they were able to like experience some of the shit that I went through too, because they were there for like support. And honestly, like, I just feel like I have like an hour's worth long audio of me and my parents, like, just like we were recording like podcast stuff, like for a previous episode. But my parents were like really high key talking mad shit about my old relationship. And it was actually like, it's funny, but in that point in time in my life, like, oh my God, like my parents at that time, they had no idea what was going on. And when I finally like told them, it was a November. I remember exactly where we were. We were at not Diego Pops, but we were somewhere in Old Town. And I just like sat there and I like told them everything. And my dad was fucking pissed. And he still fucking talks about it to this day. It's crazy. Maybe I should say that for the next episode. But ooh, people with really loud cars really annoy me. I don't know if you just heard that, but like they're so irritating. Like, why the fuck your car ought to be so loud? Like, nobody wants to hear that. Sorry, I'm not made of money and can't like live elsewhere right now. Like, everything's so expensive these days. Like, I can barely afford espresso martini mixes. I have to steal Kayla's all the time. Sorry. Anywho, I remember my old previous episodes. I would talk about the drink of choice that I was currently sipping on, but I'm not sipping on anything right now. I don't work tomorrow. Tomorrow's a Saturday, which is like a first in a couple of weeks. But I'm waiting for the man to get home, so I don't know what type of shit we gonna be on tonight. But I'm waiting for him to get here, and we're gonna figure out what we're gonna drink. I'm making nachos, and we're about to sip, and we're gonna see where the night takes us. I'm a little nervous because when it's the two of us together and we drink, we have fun. We have lots of fun, lots of fun, lots of fun. But I don't know, for like a month, probably like I think it was all of September. For all of September, him and I did like a whole cleanse where we didn't drink. We did like no drinking. Was it August or September? There we go again with these motherfucking cars. Anywho, we did like no alcohol for one whole month. I think it was August actually. And it was actually like really cool. It was nice because we didn't save any money, but it was just kind of cool to be like, oh, cool. We can literally go 31 days without drinking alcohol. And I thought it was really good for both of us. Just like mental clarity, and we were able to focus on other things and get our workouts in and wake up not hungover, which was really nice. So I'm potentially thinking about starting that again, but I don't know. I don't think I could do it. No, I can. I know I can do it. I don't know if I want to. There's like so many things that are coming up that are really exciting, like the holidays, and like I don't know, next month in January is going to be like our official 1 year since he asked me to be his girlfriend. So I was like, oh, I want to drink for that, but we'll see. We'll see. I have been posting a lot of videos of me working the pole. Okay. And I hosted a really cool event at the pole studio that I go to with my very most favorite instructor, Anne Marie. And I had just invited, it was like an open invite to literally anyone who saw my story that has been wanting to try pole, or that's just like wanted to try it out and want to come. I just like hosted a bunch of random people, basically. Like I didn't even have any of my like really close group of girlfriends join me in this party. So it was just like me and then like a bunch of people that I know through mutual friends, or I had my hair girl there. I had a lot of my teacher coworkers there. I had like an old mutual friend's wife there, like just girls that I've met out in Old Town, just literally like the most random group of people. And it was so empowering and like so fun. And the amount of like positive feedback that like I got from like the girls that came was just like so cool to like read and like wake up to, like, in some mornings, because I don't know, people really do like have like they give pole dancing like a really bad stigma, well, I don't know exactly the history behind it, but when you think of pole dancing, you think of strippers, right? Everyone does. But really lately, if you have been to a strip club lately, I would die to know how many strippers actually use the pole, besides just like working on it? Like, do any of them do tricks? Because from the experiences when I've gone, I don't even see that anymore. That's like not common. And recently I went to a very well-known strip club out here in Phoenix. And, I ran into some girls in the restroom. They were trying to recruit me because of my fit and I was looking cute, right? So they were trying to recruit me to get up there and do some stuff on amateur night, which, at the time I was like, yeah, hell yeah, girl, I'm gonna be there. Like, are you kidding me? I'm coming. I'm about to win the money and all this shit. But I don't really think I'm gonna do it. But I asked her, I was like, don't you guys want to make money? Like, I'm here to throw my money on the girls who are doing the tricks. Like, I love seeing like girls do the tricks on the pole. Like, it's like an art. It truly is. Okay, like it is fucking hard too. So I was asking, I was like, why aren't you guys doing that? And the one girl that I spoke to, she mentioned that, well, the poles here, they aren't spinning. And honestly, my pole is a spinning pole. So it actually, when I move, it moves with me. So that way, I'm twirling for longer. Whereas if it's just like a static or like stationary pole, it's really hard to like continue to spin and like do things on your own. I would be tempted. Maybe I don't know. I would try it again. I've done one pole class where the pole was static and it wasn't on spin mode, and it was kind of cool because I like learned how to do like an actual spin. But you could only spin around it maybe 3 times and then you're done. But I don't know. So that makes sense. So a lot of the girls at the club, they don't know how to pole dance because it's not on spinning. And if it's not on spinning, it's really hard. And in general, it's very hard. Like, as I was saying, the feedback that I was getting from the girls that came to the class were like, oh my God, like that was so much fucking fun. Like, this like really opened my eyes to pole dancing. I like would love to go to a class with you again. Thank you so much for having me. Like, this is a lot harder than it looks, because like I feel like I post the videos of me like doing the pole dance or like doing tricks, and it like sometimes looks graceful. I'm not at that like top tier level yet, but I'm getting there. Okay. And it's fucking hard. Like, you have to be really strong to do it. I'm not like just tooting my own horn and saying that I'm like a strong baddie, but honestly, like you really do have to like have core, which I don't really have a lot of yet. And you have to have like that upper body strength because you're using, your arms and your core like the whole time. So one of these days I'm going to have to like post a before I started pole to now, or like, in the future when I get a little bit better, when my transitions flow more, and you're going to be like, holy fuck. Because I know I've posted like a video before of me when I first started, and it's like crazy how far I've come in just a short amount of time. It truly is, and I love it. And honestly, like if you don't like seeing my videos on the pole, you can unfollow me. Kind of like the same thing with like the podcast stuff. Like if you are interested in listening to me ramble and talk for like 45 minutes to an hour, or like you think it's so annoying when I post anything, just unfollow me. It's fine. Like, I'm not going to stop doing it because what I'm doing is not sexual in any way. Yeah, sometimes I'll post like me and my man's in here, like having fun, but like it's not like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm fully clothed. Okay. Calm down and don't act like you've never seen ass and titties before. Okay. I'm not out here on OnlyFans. So just chill. If you don't like it and it makes you uncomfortable, just unfollow me. It's fine. because I'm not going to stop. I'm not doing anything wrong. Okay. This is my page. This is my platform. And I'm going to continue to do the things that I love. And if I want to show off because I feel like a bad bitch, you better bet your fucking bottom dollar that I'm going to fucking do it. Because I've come so far. I couldn't do half of this shit that I can do now. Like literally 6 months to a year ago. Like there would have been no way. So that's my stance on that. You don't like me that much, unfollow me. Bye. Okay. But speaking of pole, because of that event and like was able to, getting those girls together and like us all not taking care, oh my God. And us all being able to, get together and like do pole together and everyone had so much fun. I am going to be hosting a new class or another class in January. I'm still working on the dates, but I'm trying to get it for like a morning time. And there are 16 spots because there's 16 poles, and it's going to be pole. So everyone wears their cute fits, right? We get our workout in, and then afterwards we all pop over to somewhere for brunch, and we just like have a day. Get drinks, mimosas, espresso martinis, margaritas, whatever your choice is. If you want water, cool. Like come and join the fun. So I'm trying to recruit people for that. I have a feeling that a lot of the girls that came to the first class are going to be returning for the next class. So I don't know. First come, first serve. Whoever pays me that cash money first is going to be the ones that save their spot. So if you are missing out because and you really want to try it, you missed out on the last one, you got to sign up quick, okay? Because these spots go real fast. And I would love for anyone to join. Men, women, whatever. Okay, we did have a man there, and he had fun too. And yeah, it was so fun. We had a great time. But I feel like I've talked your ear off enough. I said a lot of things that I've been feeling like I've been wanting to say for a while. And hope you enjoyed. I hope you're happy I'm back. And I can't wait to see what the next episode is going to look like. Hopefully I'll have a guest. If not, it'll just be me here making a fool out of myself. By myself. Thanks for joining. Bye.